What's going on, guys? It's Frito here for Your Overwatch. Finally, 2 years after being announced 2 BlizzCons ago, Echo is coming to Overwatch as Hero 32. The origin story fills in the gaps of understanding we had with this new character to the Overwatch lore, Dr. Mina Liao, which further explains not only is she very optimistic about Omnic intelligence and AI, treating them as equals, she basically created all the Omnics and is responsible for the Omnic uprising in a way. I mean, they got, I think, hijacked or hacked, you'd assume, by Null Sector, turning what she assumed was a beautiful creation into the big bad in the Overwatch universe. After that point, Jack Morrison enlists her into Overwatch to fight against the Omnics that she helped create. And in this origin story and everything about Dr. Mina Liao, she's a very outright good character. She wants to do good in the world, but as we all know, progressing technology is scary and oftentimes dangerous. Her creation, Echo, is the epitome of that, and there's a bit to break down here. The prevailing theory originally was Mina transferred her consciousness to Echo. After seeing the imagery they put forth in the origin story, I think instead it's a copy of her. In this frame, she's looking into Echo's face as if it's a mirror image. The facial features are pretty similar, and then when Echo finally awakens, she's taking over for the voiceover dialogue that Mina is giving, but changes the pronoun to her, meaning that there's some distance there between Echo, the AI, and Dr. Mina Liao, but still seems to have some ownership of those ambitions, drives, and motivations. So I think the AI is heavily inspired by or just copied off of Dr. Mina Liao's consciousness. And one last important clue on the character being a copy or an echo of Dr. Mina Liao is the term echo. An echo is a reverberation of the original signal, which is why I don't think it's a straight transfer of consciousness, but the best approximation that Dr. Mina Liao could muster. These, of course, are complicated sci-fi questions that are being asked in a lot of media, like Westworld, the great movie Ex Machina, that kind of thing, or even back in the 80s with the original Terminator, who originally was pure evil and then got rerouted to fight on the good guys' side against the evil robots. There's a chance Echo goes down a similar plot arc, honestly, and I'm excited to see it. My only worry is we've seen this doctor mess up before, and maybe it wasn't her fault for the Omnic Uprising or whatever, but that ended in havoc, even if it wasn't her fault necessarily. And this last image of Echo looking at the camera is so menacing. I'm assuming Echo's supposed to be a good character, just like her creator. I just think there's no way that this image was made without the intention to somewhat make you question whether Echo can be trusted or not. Now, obviously, we've seen Echo in other contexts. In the Overwatch 2 cinematic trailer, she's mixing it up, helping the team fight, tossing her globule bombs, which may have been the explosion that originally was in the teaser and is also audible in the Hero Origin story as well. So at the moment, I feel we've seen two sides of Echo. The nice one that makes her seem like the happy-go-lucky Overwatch character, the embodiment of everything good in the world. And then this one, which makes it seem like Echo didn't like being cooped up too much and broke out of her cage. The other prevailing theory online is that Echo was stolen in this moment, because she obviously is a super weapon of sorts. So perhaps the Deadlock gang captured her with the intention to sell, or Null Sector got their filthy paws, or I suppose metallic hands on Echo with the intent to make her evil. But I don't know, I don't feel too trusting of Echo in this first moment, especially when Dr. Mina Liao's origin story begins with the timeline of things blowing up in her face. And in fact, this could have been where she died. It kind of seems like her life and history is flashing before her eyes in the moment of death, where she's remembering her past mistakes and maybe regretting some of them as Echo comes to life and then resumes her legacy. As far as release of the hero goes, the timeline of the leaks seem to be coming true. The 19th was supposed to be the day. That's tomorrow. Good chance that the PTR gets updated tomorrow with the new Hero 32 Echo available to be played along with lots of other content online covering her. I'd say that's a good guess. It could come later today or with a bit of a delay as late as maybe next week. Blizzard kind of changes the rules on how they operate with these kinds of things, so we'll have to see. But that's it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to hit hit the like button. It really does help us out. Lets us know that you're enjoying the content. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and hit the bell icon to actually get notified when our videos go live. Link to the description is our Twitter, where we tweet out news updates and dank memes. That's been it for me. I've been Frito for your Overwatch. See you guys next time.